Alrighty. Why don't we get this, little bit of a soiree into the cafe underway, eh? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh, and, my guest today, of course, is none other than the, famous gang boss, or, is it a gang?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a protection ring.
No.
Oh.
No. That's no. I'm definitely I'm Krimbo.
Oh,
if you guys
hi.
don't know me, I'm Krimbo. And I'm a leader of the Neon Night Riders. And this here today is a special day. You know what day that is?
What's happening today?
It's payday. So, since I have been going through all the trouble of keeping the riffraff out of here and not pestering you, you pay me. That's how it works. Did you know about that? Did I explain that thoroughly?
I mean, well, see, like money is, money's a hard thing, recently. You see, you may have noticed, when you came in, there's, some holes, that are recent, that kind of have just sheets over them. So I don't know how much money I exactly have for you.
Oh, okay. So you're new to this, huh?
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I made all the right connections and talk to the right people, and
Oh, you're definitely talking to the right people. I do this for Takahata. I make sure no one gets too wild. No one goofs around on my turf. So now this is my turf, and I am doing the service of protecting you, the little guy. And I do mean little guy. So yeah, money. We'll work something out.
yeah, I mean,
I take all kinds of payments, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really good with my hands. I can, do things for you, make things for you. I'm sure.
No, I need a whole set of new bar stools for the arcade. So we'll put you to work, buddy.
Oh.
We'll put those delicate, beautiful hands to work.
I mean, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I'm sure we can, talk about that kind of thing later. I'm sure we don't need to air out my dirty laundry and lack of money in front of all of the customers. Hi.
All right. Yeah, customers.
Oh.
Don't worry. We'll get you pegging nails in no time.
Oh, is that what we're gonna be doing?
Something like that.
Okay.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of that. Okay.
So how you doing?
I mean, aside from the 4 new holes this place has at the entrance and one in the kitchen, it's been good, but a little bit of a money sink. Like the first week, I didn't have any coffee to buy.
Oh, you're a cafe. You kind of need that.
Yeah, and I was trying to explain to the people that were here on day 1 that even if I didn't have it now, they could think about it like they were pre-ordering coffee.
Oh. Yeah. You know what I don't get?
Huh?
You take the beans, you make the coffee, and then when you're done, people throw the beans away. But that's perfectly good beans. Why don't you just recycle it, make some more coffee?
Well, you see, the thing with coffee is that they lose their potency a little bit after you've used them once or twice, and after the second time, it's definitely like probably don't use them again because the flavor just isn't there.
Yeah, buddy. I don't think anyone's gonna really notice. I think you can get away with a lot.
You think so?
It's worth a try, right? I mean, you don't got no coffee. You got holes in your wall. By the way, I like the holes. It's kind of breezy in here.
I mean, Prism did say the same thing.
If you want, I could always make another, but I'm sure that joke has probably been made and will be made many times.
Yeah, I've had
people
a lot
are fan
of
of holes, I'm telling you.
I mean, apparently so. I mean, we've had a lot of people already come in tonight saying how much better the place looks, or maybe they're just happy to see you, which, I can imagine they get a little tired of seeing the same bun every night. They get a little happy seeing someone new and fresh.
I'm glad you got a lot of people coming tonight.
Me too.
Nice. Sounds divine.
Yeah. So aside from...
Hi, Dead Pixel. Hi.
Oh, hello. And thank you for joining the cafe. Welcome to the Cup of Dusk. So aside from, protecting me on your turf,
exactly.
Is there anything else I need to be aware of with this agreement of ours? Since I may have, a few things may have slipped my mind while I was trying to think of these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should know. If a little man with a funny hat and a knife comes by, just don't test him. Just move out of the way. Call me, I'll handle it. Okay?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So he's a little knife man, don't worry. He's not, as long as you don't get hit by the knife, you're fine. You should be absolutely fine. Just don't let him hit you with the knife. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
Is it the knife itself that's dangerous, or is it because of where the knife would be placed? Because I've accidentally cut myself a few times. My hands aren't. I'm not exactly the most graceful of bunnies ever to exist.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I guess the number one rule when it comes to knifing is to not be knifed.
Not be knifed.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't. Yeah, if no one's ever taught you this, if there's a knife, don't be it. Don't be knifed. I think that's a good rule of thumb.
I would say that's a pretty good rule, honestly. Yeah.
That's one of the rules I live by, and I try to tell others. My opinion is you don't want to be knifed.
Yeah, of course.
There's a knife. You and it should not exist in the same space because more than often than not, the knife's gonna win unless you're me.
Are you knife proof? Is that a thing?
I wouldn't say I'm knife proof.
Oh,
but I give it a run for its money.
Okay, well, that's definitely good to know. I wish I, contacted you before I started doing all these favors for people. I could have probably saved some of these scars. I'm doing a really good job of concealing them now, but when my new outfit is finished being tailored in a month and a half or two, they're probably going to be a little bit more visible.
Speaking of outfit, you're looking a little less neon than I'd like. Have you heard of how to join my gang? You should join my gang.
Is there? Do you offer benefits for joining?
No.
Okay.
I get benefits. I'm the boss.
Yeah,
I would benefit
imagine.
you. It's not how a organization works.
You're not wrong. That's usually true with a gang. You'd think that the person at the top or on top or top position, that they tend to be a little bit more in the benefit. But what was, so you want me to join your gang?
Yeah, let's just do that. Why don't we just do that?
Just like that? There's no like sign up. There's no paperwork or anything.
You gotta put on an outfit, and that's kind of it. You go to my Twitter, and you could do hashtag Neon Night Riders Gang, or I'll kind of post the link for you.
You can go ahead and type !collab in chat. You'll be able to get all these links that Krimbo is talking about.
Oh, you got the link to the Neon Night Riders thing?
Oh no, not that one specifically. If you want to post that one, I will grab that.
Oh, I'll let you grab it then if you know where it is.
I believe I do.
Okay.
I'm just go scroll down.
But yeah, you basically just put on an outfit and you're in. Oh, also, most important rule, you gotta be plus 18. But you should be plus 18 to be here or to be even near me anyway.
That is totally understandable and acceptable. I would like to imagine that I am beyond that age and then some. But for those of you that are out there, you know, my patrons, my customers that are so graciously purchasing coffees that none of you are actually buying, you know, I would very much hope that you also follow these rules, because if you don't, I'll know, and then I'll be the one with the knife.
And then I'll come in with another knife that is a bigger knife, and then you'll really be sorry. Big knife.
Double knife?
Double knife life.
Double knife
Right.
across the sky? It's so intense.
I like the idea of two knives.
Two
I thought
knives
one
sounds
knife
good.
was pretty good. Two knives, pretty much indestructible. You can't beat anyone if can't think of a way you could beat someone with two knives.
Can't beat someone with two knives. It's just statistically proven.
Right, guys? Dual wielding.
Dual wielding. That's the way to go. But I do see we have some new faces tonight, so I'd like to take a second and just thank you all for being here. Hello
Hi,
to
faces.
you guys.
Hello. How you faces doing?
My goodness. But thank you guys for being here. Remember to order a cup of coffee. Help, you know, support your local bun barista that has holes in the cafe due to unicorn goddess friend. That just happened.
Support those bun holes.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's just not make it a yeah, support the bun holes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll take your word on that one. You seem to know what you're talking about anyway. I mean, so bun holes aside, we were talking about your gang. Do you want to tell me a little bit more? So we were talking about the outfit, so the Neon Knight Riders outfit.
Yeah. Okay. So, basically, there's sort of a chain of command. I'm in charge, and Peony the possum, little possum, and Tomakeys and Jolly, they kind of boss me around, tell me what to do sometimes. But I'm really the boss. But they have really good ideas, so I listen to them. And from there, we all just hang out in the arcade. Although there is also a super adult area underneath the arcade. We got what it was called their sex dungeon. That's what it is.
Oh.
And we hang out there on the weekends and we have crazy fun. And that's okay. Neon Knight Riders is just the organization, and you can hang out and play in the arcade or whatever.
Okay.
The After Dark Riders, we're the perverts. We're drawn not safe for work. We're doing all kinds of like flexing.
Flexing?
Yeah.
What are you
Using
flexing?
goo. We're our knowledge of slime and goo.
Oh.
And we're looking for new avenues to explore on the human body.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, that all sounds enticing. I mean, you know, last time I had a guest here, they kind of got me to open up a little bit about some of my interests and pursuit of knowledge. I have been known to be called the knowledge bandit. After all, not really. We're not starting that, but but
Not really catchy, but
no, it really isn't. But it does bring up the point that I am interested in at least learning more about this lifestyle.
Okay, yeah. Well, what can we get a little recap? What would you open up about? What were we talking about?
Oh, I mean, well, Prism specifically was asking me about, you know, some of the contracts that I'd taken to afford this place, and you know,
You look like you can take a lot
I can take
of contracts.
Yeah. I can take a ton of contracts. Trust me. I'm very capable, and I have a lot of stamina.
I believe it. Look at you, little feisty bun.
Yeah, feisty. Don't forget it.
Yeah,
Bah.
don't underestimate. Bundit. There you go, Bundit.
I like that.
Perfect.
I like that. There we go.
Just narrator nailed it. Bundit.
100%. I like that. That's an upgrade from the Knowledge Bandit, which would be the Bundit.
It's much cuter. It's got good branding.
But I'm not cute. I'm manly and tough.
You could be tough and manly, and you could be cute. Why not have it all? I'm adorable. and I'm like the toughest fucking dude that ever existed.
I don't know if adorable is the first word that would come to mind to describe you.
I'm adorable.
Oh, okay, you're adorable. I'll take it back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, regardless, yeah, I would, you know, I figured
Hi, Jolly.
it might be a good idea to maybe sign up. You know, fill out some not so official paperwork or put on an outfit. Is that really the only criteria of joining your gang? An outfit?
Kinda. I mean, you have to be of age.
Oh, I mean, I have that part covered.
Yeah. But I don't think you'll be filling out contracts so much as the contracts will be filling you out. It's kind of more of that sort of deal.
Wait, how does that work? I'm not a piece of paper, though.
Oh, you will be.
What?
There's a lot of fat dumpers that we run with.
What?
Don't worry, it's fun. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna trust you on this one, because you know I'm trying to be a little bit more open-minded about this lifestyle.
Yeah. Trust me. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll just shake it off.
Oh no. Oh, I've got a habit of shaking things off. I mean, you may have noticed so far tonight I've already lost my glasses at least once. My jacket came off, and then I managed to get it back before anybody you know, snagged it.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of how easily things come off you.
Well, you know what they say about buns, right? Right?
A lot. They say a lot of things about buns. I can't keep up with your bun terminology and your bun sayings. There's a lot of bun knowledge to know, and you have to fill me in on that.
Yeah, clearly I'm gonna have to educate you for once. See, it can be a partnership.
Sure, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still want to wear the outfit because I like dressing up sometimes, especially if
as long as I come out on top.
I mean, you are the boss, right?
Right.
Okay. See, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to get it. I get it. I understand. I do see a couple people in chat are already mentioning that the gang clothes are looking kind of fresh. Okay.
Yeah, we look cool.
Oh, I mean, if I get to look anything like you, I'd say that's a pretty good improvement for me.
Yeah. We'll get you outfitted.
Okay. Do I get to be pink?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Pink. I do love pink. Pink is such a fun color, don't you think?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I used to have a pink outfit, but I have not converted it over to my new setup. But I have a pink outfit too. I should have worn it for this thing, but maybe next time, huh?
Well, you know what they say about pink? Too much pink energy is a bad thing.
What? Who says that?
I think it was a blue head in a floating tube. There were some teenagers with attitude. That's a story I heard about a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Teenager attitude, turtles, Renaissance painters.
Like yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Exactly.
The turtle.
Yeah. See, now you got me. 100% you got me.
Leonardo da Vinci was the leader of the bunch.
I knew him well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally back to kick some tail.
I was thinking about that too.
I could not do it.
That's why I said mine too.
I was like, fuck. I was like, it's there. I can't not do it.
It's too good. Oh my goodness. So I noticed a lot of cool things about you two. Obviously, aside from everything, but if I'm talking specifically, I see you have some tattoos along your chest region.
Oh yeah, those. What about them?
Can you tell me what they are? They look like arrow inputs.
Yeah. So if you don't know where I come from or whatever, or what I do, so growing up, I used to hang out in this arcade, and they had a gang called the Night Riders. And so I joined up the Night Riders, and I was honestly, I was like the best person in the entire town when it came to our fighting games and beat 'em ups and shooters. Like, I was the best arcade guy. you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go into it too much, but something terrible happened. Everything fell apart. I end up in prison, and you know, to commemorate, you know, some of my earlier days, I got these like arrow inputs.
Oh.
And it's the inputs into my heart.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
See, I told you I'm cute.
Okay, all right. I'm starting to see it a little bit now. I get it. Now, real quick, I do see that we have someone that just bought a cup of coffee. For once? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank you, Benjamin Oscar, for buying a cup of coffee and supporting the Cup of Dusk. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Benjamin Oscar. I'm looking forward to my cut of that.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll be sure to make sure you get a little bit of the payment. Yeah. It's okay. I'll get it for you. Don't worry. I promise. I'll have money. I'll make it work.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I know you will.
Yeah. I will.
Oh, look at that. I was covering up chat.
Oh.
Chat. I was covering you up. I'm sorry.
It's fine. They usually just make fun of me or, try and take my jacket and glasses and things like that.
Why do they do that?
Well, they think it's funny to, see me with less clothes on or to make it so it makes it harder for me to read. Because, my eyes are a little messed up, so.
Who messed up your eyes?
That was one of the contracts that I filled out a while back.
Oh, okay.
That's why if you look closely, I have stars in them.
Oh.
They're a little hard to see from far away, though.
Those are cute.
Oh. Wait, should I be glad to be called cute now?
Yeah.
Conflicted.
Get over yourself.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that simple.
Yeah. So you know what? You could do a lot of things where you just get over it.
Oh. That's a good way of thinking. I kind of like that. Just get over it.
Yeah.
Don't
Sometimes
have money,
you
just
get out
get
of your
over
own
it.
head.
Oh.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Get out of your own head and just go. Just go. Just get it done.
Okay.
Push ahead.
Well, I can definitely. Oh, I can see a little bit clearer now. See, I seem to have found my glasses.
Nice.
I'm definitely keen on just doing things a little bit more now.
Speaking of which, I hear you're doing some kind of like TikTok nonsense or YouTube buy guy or MySpace friend guy, something.
Friend
Are
guy.
you doing something like that?
Yeah. So
yeah, you being a friend guy.
So a big part of one of the things I wanted to do with the cafe here, the Cup of Dusk and all of you, is being able to share all the fun memories that we make together. And in doing that, I've recently started, as of yesterday, every single day moving forward, there's going to be a new piece of content on every platform that I'm on. So check out Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and of course here for all your bun barista needs and I guess new member of the Neon Night Riders.
Really? That sounds exhausting. Why are you doing that? Why bother?
Well, I think a big part of how the space around us is kind of developing, it's important to remind people the kind of content that you create or the kind of environment that you bring. And by constantly putting out things that you can put out on multiple platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, things like that, it makes it easier for people to not only see what you're like, but make it easier for people to engage with you and to find you.
Tired.
But tiring?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
I don't want to do any of that. How does that work? What's the benefit?
So the benefit is that, or at least hopefully,
something about a meta, something.
Yeah.
Meta Knight.
Well,
is it Meta Knight?
Not Meta Knight. Well, he was meta at one point.
Like Kirby. Does that have anything to do with Kirby or DDD?
I like
or Wild
Kirby.
D.
I like
or Sparky.
Sparky.
Or Sir Kibble.
Oh, I don't know Sir Kibble.
Or Scarfy.
Scarfy.
They're all Kirby guys.
Oh, okay.
Or Kabula. You know Kabula. You know what I'm talking about when I say Kabula.
I do not.
Okay, so you're talking Meta Knight. Go on.
Yeah. So meta, meaning what is popular right now. I see a shift in it starting. And I think a big shift in that is we're going to see more and more short form clips and instances and snippets of what live streams are like. They could be funny moments, they could be serious moments, they could be heartwarming moments. But regardless, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of those in the near future. And a lot of the more popular establishments, maybe one that you are especially familiar with, the Weary 101, as I've heard, does things like this, as well as a place that Prism reminded me of, Monster Island, whose head Mimcubus does something similar as well.
Mim, I love Mim.
I've only heard rumors.
You know what? They're pretty smart. They're pretty smart crew. So if they're doing it, it probably makes sense. I'm not going to do it though. I'm tired. I don't want to.
Not everybody has to do it. And I mean, I'm sure you're busy doing a lot of other things. Like running a gang and the under part of the arcade
and drawing pornography. I do a lot of that.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you know, I draw a shit ton of pornography. It's called hentai. Have you heard of hentai?
I have in fact heard of the forbidden animation.
Yeah, I do that. I do the hentai. Anyway, anything else about this meta stuff?
Well, I guess in terms of meta, it's not always important to follow it, but if you want to grow and maybe find a little bit of a new audience, find where your people are, it tends to be a fun thing to explore and identify, especially when it comes to the type of content that you create. And it doesn't always have to follow everyone else's, but the important thing is that you get a lot of experience and willingness to try different things, you know?
Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. You know what? I do like short little clips. That makes sense because I don't got the attention span, but I feel like no one has the attention span.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Like the shorter clips tend to be a little bit more consumable. I mean, everyone's really, really busy nowadays. So making something, I don't know, 30 seconds long as opposed to 30 minutes long, well, I'm definitely more likely to watch the 30-second clip.
That makes sense. I don't even think like that. I think of stuff I want to make, like card game. I want to do like a little album with my background music. I like little animations. I like to. Oh, by the way, you got a raid. You should check.
Oh, I did.
Hi, raid.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm so sorry. Hi,
No,
Thunder
it's okay.
Raiden.
We were busy talking. But,
yeah, definitely. Hi, Thunder Raiden. Thank you so much for bringing all these wonderful customers over. We're doing well tonight. Welcome to the Cup of Dusk.
Welcome.
And thank you for the compliments. Unless you're talking about Krimbo, which those are accurate too. He's pretty cool looking, I'd say.
Thank you. But yeah, I come up with ideas and then I make stuff. Like, do you know, I know I talk about it a lot because it's super fun for me, but I've been making Streamloots cards.
Okay.
And I keep coming up with ideas. And I had one recently that was good. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me like jog my memory because I wrote it down in my brain somewhere. I
know that feeling.
Oh, I remember. So, if you don't know what Streamloots is, it's like kind of an alert system, but it's in the form of like randomized cards that you can buy packs of.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, I have cards that you basically you pull these cards and you can play them on this stream, and they all do different things. So I just made one that was slime ASMR, and then I do a little bit of slime ASMR for you if you play that card. Do you want a sample?
Yeah, you know what? I would not mind a sample of slime ASMR. I will partake in slime.
Let me go get it.
Oh, okay.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, in the meantime, hey guys, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you're all having a fantastic time and you're enjoying the company. Krimbo's pretty big, huh? I mean, like, I remember dealing with him before, but like having him so close and just right over the counter, it's kind of like imposing. I mean, you know, bunny sizes and all, it tends to be. Whew. But either way, hi.
Okay.
Oh,
here, let me get down here.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got it. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You guys ready? Okay. Here, oh,
Here we go.
oh. Okay. So I like to. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to whisper for ASMR. I don't know why, but
Me
that's
neither.
kind of how it seems to go. So I gotta whisper,
Okay.
and then you start with pulling out the slime, and then you gotta plop it.
Okay. Oh, I heard that.
You heard it?
Yeah, it was the plap.
It's not getting cut off. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not hearing too much of it. I heard the plap originally, but that was it.
Okay. What if I'm talking when it's going like this? Can you hear it?
I can hear a little bit of the squish.
Oh no. I think Discord noise suppression may have foiled my plans.
Oh no, not like this. They just
That's
couldn't
okay.
handle the slime.
Let me try one more thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We gotta go like, how about that?
Oh, I heard a little bit.
Can you hear that?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Oh, damn it. Okay, well,
Oh,
I don't.
I heard that one.
Yeah. All right. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I did hear that one. That was a good one. I like that one.
All right. So that's I do a little slime ASMR now because I have the card. And so, anyways, I got a new card. Hold on.
Okay. Chad, that sounded really cool. Hope that doesn't awaken anything in me. Oh, welcome back.
There we go. Well,
Okay.
So what else? There was oh, so a new card I decided I wanted to do is request a pet name. If you play the card for that stream, I will call you by pet name.
Oh.
The stuff like that. So like I'm in the shower thinking like, oh, what's different like things that people would enjoy that because okay, the problem with the point system is it can be first come first serve. And so people rush out and spend the points.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like it becomes a checklist of things to do because everyone could always do it. And so everyone rushes to do it because if they don't, someone else will get to do it. So to break it up more, we randomize it and then people have cards. And now instead of trying to rush to do it, you want to play it at the right time. So you want to so my chat will combo me. What they'll do is one of the things they did was I have one that's it's called like boy smell, and boy smell makes me do like a bunch of push-ups and stuff, but they did one that made me do a bunch of curl-ups. So I did a shit ton of curl-ups and my stomach was sore, and then they played a card that made me do a belly slap. So even though my stomach was sore, I had to slap it and they fucked me up.
That sounds pretty rough.
So
I can
they
imagine.
They get pretty clever with comboing the cards and stuff.
It sounds like it kind of just turns into bullying you at that point.
There's cards that let me bully them too.
Oh,
It's a give and take.
Is that like what the pet name thing is for?
Yeah. But yeah, I have like a bully you card. So I just decided like just yesterday, pretty much. Yeah, Jolly would never bully me.
I believe them.
So
not really.
Just yesterday I decided so I have a paper rock scissors game. I have Neon Knight Riders cards.
Okay.
And you only use those for the game. And so
the cards,
you challenge a Neon Knight Rider with the card, and then you play rock paper scissors to see if you beat him, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some coins under the cards, and then you could fight me one-on-one, and then it becomes like a different kind of fight. Anyway, that's not the point I was gonna make. The point I was gonna make was I was talking to Rada, who's pretty smart. Rada's like, no one likes if they get nothing if they lose, because if you win, if there's three things, you lose, you win, or you perfect me. You really fuck me up.
Okay.
If you really fuck me up, I'm forced to end the stream, and then I go to Picardo and I become a art slave for the evening.
Oh.
And so I draw whatever chat wants, as dirty as they want it. that sort of thing. So that's if you perfect me, which is hard to do.
Okay.
It doesn't, if you just win, then I just do draw requests on live stream.
Okay.
And so you guys, you get requests and stuff. If you lose, you still get something. I bully the shit out of chat. we'll do bully ASMR, and on top of that, I'll draw a picture of me bullying chat.
You know, so I didn't get to talk too much about it last time because, you know, the holes in the walls and everything. But would you consider this part of like the BDSM world? Is that accurate?
Oh, I have no idea. That's kind of above my pay grade.
I thought you were the boss.
Well,
is it? I thought there wasn't anybody else above you.
So I'm a gang boss, but I think who we would need to ask is like a professional dominatrix. Like I'm sure Kimrai would know. I could ask Kimrai.
Oh, I don't know her.
She's part of the Weary 101. She like hangs out there a lot.
I know of the Weary 101, but that's about it. Oh,
you should go. It's a fantastic time. Yeah, please, yeah, go there and check them out. They're really fantastic. They're very funny. They're a very clever group. And I like hanging out with them. I like going there. Yeah.
Prism has mentioned it a few times, so I'm sure I'll be swinging by at some point and hopefully get to, you know, have a drink or meet some people, because, you know, meeting people is always fun.
Kimrai is nice, as long as you say her eyes don't look like pudding, because she fucked me up for that one.
Wait, you said her eyes look like pudding?
It was a compliment.
I mean, what kind of pudding did you say?
Butterscotch.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Right? Who doesn't like butterscotch? Who doesn't want to lick it?
That's a pretty skillful tongue you got there, Krimbo.
I've been told.
Oh.
It's far-reaching.
Far-reaching. That is also good to know for card reasons.
It lets me exactly. It lets me you know, get the honey out of the bee's nest when I climb the tree.
Oh, like Winnie the Pooh.
No, more like Baloo. More like Baloo.
Oh, okay. Bare necessities. Got it.
Yeah, bare necessities. Please don't scrape my knees.
I'm sure that's how the song goes.
Way of life. Don't be knifed.
Don't get knifed. Yep. See, we're bringing it back around. Yeah, don't get knifed unless you have 2 knives, and then you can win the fight, because nothing beats 2 knives.
Yeah. No, nothing. It's rock, paper, scissors, and dual wielding knives.
So I'm curious about something. You're talking about this card system, and it sounds really cool. I might have to look into it myself. But so you mentioned pet names. What are do you have any examples? Maybe some of your favorites. Maybe one that you would pick for a certain bunny barista.
Yeah. So examples. I know. I call Jolly Bee, but also Jolly. I like to call Jolly Kitty.
Oh.
And or kitten. And I know someone else is. Mina likes to be called Bubble Slut, which is cute.
That's a bit more out there than I was expecting, but I think I'm starting to understand you.
It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh.
So honestly, I would need to know what you're comfortable with before I just assign you like whatever. But yeah, you want to come up with a pen name for you right now? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, all right, listen.
I think we can do it.
If you feel comfortable, only if you want to assign a pet name for the potential newest member of the Neon Knight Riders.
So, I guess, sure, Die. Is it Die or is it Die?
I call him Elsewhere.
Okay, Elsewhere. Yeah, we call you that Elsewhere.
That's a good one though.
So I guess I like to do things in 3. Okay.
Oh.
So scale 1 to 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you. I'll ask you some questions that come off the top of my head.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Well,
yeah. Let me a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Get in. Okay.
Hit me with your best shot.
All right. So, I guess on 1 to 3.
Okay.
How raunchy do you like things?
3.
3.
Yeah.
So very.
Yeah, I mean, after last week, yeah, I can't. I don't think I can go past past that.
1 to 3, firm or soft? Soft being 3.
Oh, that's a hard one. Cause like,
It is a hard one.
what? Listen, that's
Or
not
a
what I
firm
meant.
one.
That's not what I meant. Okay, maybe it is kind of what I meant, but okay. Can I say like 1.5? So it's like it's like half less than the middle point. So mostly firm, rarely soft.
Just a little bit soft.
Okay.
So
Mostly firm.
I guess the other thing I'd ask is 1 to 3, 1 being very tight, very clean, very shiny,
Oh.
and 3 is messy, absolutely disgusting.
Oh.
1 to 3. Where do you lean?
What's the context?
No, I can't tell you the context.
Shit.
Gotta follow your gut.
My gut wants to say 3, but
Three
it makes
is
me
messy.
nervous.
You're a messy boy. Okay, so
You gotta go 3 gay, you know? It's very important.
what is 3 gay?
So 3 gay is like, that's when you hit like the top tier of gay. And I'm glad that you know, asked what 3 gay is, because I can actually show you real quick exactly what it is. So 3 gay is you know, this little thing that we have here that we kind of started using last week. Haha.
Oh, okay. It's like the 3 dimensions of gay.
Oh, I mean, sure. Yeah. We could go with that. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yes.
back to names.
Yes.
Now that we got you super 3D gay,
Super 3D gay.
let me think.
Think of the super 3D gay. Shit.
And
serious.
1 to 3. 1 to 3. 1 being a male, and 3 being a bun.
Wait.
Where do you lean?
What was it one more time?
1 is a man.
A man.
And 3 is a bun.
A bun?
Yeah.
I mean, I am bunny, so
Yeah. So are you 1 or 3?
well, 3
2.
because I'm bunny, so I'm a
You're
3.
bunny.
Yeah, I'm bunny.
Okay, let me think. Okay.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm thinking, okay, my wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Okay. This must be a very arduous process. You gotta pontificate so you can figure out the most important answer.
Oh, because it can't be too long. Now I'm starting to zero in on it.
Oh.
Actually, why don't you let me think? I want to think real long and good about this.
Okay.
Give me a moment, and I'll let you do your thing for a bit. But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna think. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna close my ears.
Okay, boss.
So I can't hear nothing.
Okay,
but I'll be
boss.
right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, chat. There's a reminder from last week. 3 gay is the maximum amount of gay that you can get to. Do you understand me, chat? I mean, you can push 3.5 gay. You can push 3.5 gay, but
Okay. I got it.
Welcome back.
So I thought long and hard
Okay.
about it, real long, real hard.
Oh,
And I decided it should be food based, with as sloppy and with how much bunnies tied into food. It should be food based.
Dude.
And so because you said you're a real messy boy, I'm gonna run off Sloppy Joe. So you're gonna be Sloppy Buns. That's what you get. Hi, Sloppy Buns. See? Nailed it.
Oh no. That did not go the way I was expecting it to. Oh no.
Sometimes it goes one way, sometimes you end up sloppy buns.
Listen, okay? I didn't think that you were gonna talk to me like that, okay? I'm just a little cut off guard. I'm a little yeah. One of those.
I mean, that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah. Oh no.
All right. Yeah, if you don't I guess you got 3 days time to object to your standing as sloppy buns, and if you do not, in formal writing, that's just what you become. You become sloppy buns.
Wait, I thought there wasn't any writing with the Neon Knight Riders.
Not really. It's more like after stream you go, hey, I don't want to be called that, and I go, okay, I'll come up with something different.
Oh, I mean, that's lame. Why would I say that? You took all this time to come up with something for me? Why would I look a gift horse in the mouth?
I mean, you could look at other things in the mouth.
Oh, I have been, trust me.
Yeah? Do you like a little dental procedure? Do you like a little toothbrushing?
Okay, my brain just immediately goes to this one anime scene anytime I think of something like that.
Yeah. We all do.
Oh no.
I didn't even watch the anime, but I know that scene.
You know the scene? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. I may not be a prolific adult animation style artist, but I've been around the block a few times. You know, okay. I've been around the interwebs, if you will. Oh no.
We mean so. That's good. It's good that you're afraid. Be very afraid, because if I catch you ain't getting away.
Is there much to catch me with? I mean, you're here. I owe you money now, which I didn't realize I had to pay you that much. And you know, the whole. I mean, you can knock off some of the price and not worry about catching me if I, you know, put on a Neon Knight Rider's outfit, right? Right.
Don't worry, we'll knock something up. Sloppy buns, we will.
Oh, okay, good. Well, great. I'm looking forward to getting the discount. It's gonna be a big discount, right?
Yeah. Discount. Something.
Discount. Great. I'm glad we got to work that out.
Yeah. Discount.
Yeah, of course.
That's yeah.
So, are there? Oh my God, are there any kind of fun things that you especially enjoy maybe creating? We talked a little bit about your creative process and how you kind of just do the things that you want, and we talked about your cards. But what right now is your current addiction when it comes to creating? What is your go-to?
Well, okay. So the thing is, when it comes to art, there's different kinds of artists, different people. Or see you later, Ghost. Thank you for coming by.
Thanks for being here, Ghost.
Yeah, thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. I'm having a really good time with you guys. You guys are sweet and you guys are fun. I gotta push your buttons a bit.
Mine?
Well, yours too, of course.
Oh, theirs. Okay, that makes more sense. They're a bunch of degenerates. They just let everything go one way.
Don't worry, we'll be pushing your sweet buns later.
What?
Anyway, yeah, I'm a professional bottom pusher. Okay, so let's get into some drier topics.
Yeah, sure.
A little bit less sloppy.
Less sloppy. Okay.
But okay, when it comes to art, different people do art for different reasons.
Sure.
And some people just like drawing. Like Tomoki's is fantastic at just enjoying the process, enjoying just making things she wants to see. I wish I had her energy. She's fantastic. Adore Tomoki's. But me personally, I'm more like, I don't like to make art unless it's like functions for something. Like it has to be a purpose. It has to be for a thing, or I'm not satisfied.
There has to be a reason behind why you made X art piece. Like it has to say or mean something.
Yeah, well, more
Or is
than
that too
that.
deep? Oh, more than that.
Yeah. Well, I want it to function some like either I'm doing it because when I do a piece of fan art,
Mhm.
um, when I was younger, I would just draw the fan art,
Mhm.
but then it would just sit there. It would just sit in my sketchbook, and that would be it. And that would bother me because they were like, I'm not doing anything with it. And then later on, I started doing like artist alley and like convention sort of things.
Oh.
And so what I try to do is it become a challenge. I try to find art that I'd want to, because I tried doing art that I didn't want to do that I thought the people wanted, but that's not a good idea because you won't be interested enough to do a good job,
Mhm.
and the people are really passionate who are drawing it over and over and over and over. They're the ones who deserve, the recognition and the money for it because that's their passion.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is find things that I'm passionate about that I think people will want to buy, and then it becomes kind of a fun game of well, what's like some art I want to make that I think people will buy at an anime convention.
Hmm.
And so that's really fun for me. And then I get really into it. I go, oh, like I really like this thing, and the people who like this thing, I'm gonna like wow them. Like if they're like Bloodborne or Kamen Rider or whatever, I'm gonna draw a piece that I think is really cool, and then no one else is doing because other people are busy usually doing anime exactly stuff. I don't do a whole lot of anime because that's all covered. Everyone does that.
Yeah, but you said
And I'm
Kamen Rider.
yeah, I like Kamen Rider.
I like.
We'll
I
get
like.
to that in a
Okay.
bit.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. I was getting
We'll,
excited.
we'll come back to Kamen
Okay.
Rider.
Okay.
But so kind of what I started getting into is making art for not just because I want to see it, but I feel like it could serve a purpose. So like making a game, like I've worked on some games, and
Oh.
making like building out a world, but it's also functioning as part of a game. That's really fun. I think about like what does the player like want to see, or like what would shock them, or like I try to get into like the person's head that I'm trying to make this for,
Yeah.
and that's like the fun challenging part. So right now the most fun thing for me is the cards because I don't have a lot of time. So
Oh, yeah. We talked
I'm
about that.
streaming, I
Mhm.
am playing new games, I got like my chores I'm doing, I got commissions I owe. So now the game is, how can I maximize the hard work I'm doing on artwork? And right now my solution, and it's very fun for me, is to just draw little bits of art. And I also get fan art, and people send me art and they help me with making the cards. I'm not alone. I have so many artists that are just like chipping in, for fun,
Yeah.
or I draw them something, or I give them a sound clip as trade. And so you know having that support and doing little snippets of art just as quick as I can for little cards lets me pump out all these little things. And then not only is it just art, now I'm tying it to a sound in a system, an alert that shows up on my stream. Then it makes me do something, or it becomes part of a game. And now I love that because now I'm drawing something that isn't just sitting in a folder somewhere, not doing anything.
Mhm.
It's part of my stream. My art is now becoming part of my streams. It's changing my interactions of how I do things. People making me do push-ups or whatever. And I can link them to sound or events or animations. And so the art is like branching out and becoming so much more than just what it was before. And so that's why I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing. That's why I can't shut up about the card thing right now, is because it's a really fun it's like, yeah, it's really up my alley.
No, I totally understand, and it's great to hear that you're so passionate about something, and I definitely have a better idea now of what you meant about art or whatever you're working on having a purpose.
Oh, and I should also mention that the most important, I almost forgot because it's not the most important thing to me, but getting a little bit of monetary off of the art
Yeah.
feels really good. It
Yeah.
feels really good that people they're not just paying for art. They're paying for art, an experience, a sound, an event. It's everything. And so like getting a little bit of money for that feels really rewarding, and it feels very it shows me that people care, that people are interested in, and then also that it helps fund other things. Like I just got a new theme song for the Neon Knight Riders from Stream
Oh,
Money, and
wow.
it's yeah. Do you want to play a sample? If I go get it for you, you want to hear it?
Yeah, I would love to. What do you think, chat? Would you guys like to hear like a little bit of the Neon Knight Rider theme?
Okay, it's still a work in progress because we're working on
Okay, here, let me turn mine down.
A slow part.
Okay.
I gotta go download it.
Okay. We'll keep
so
the
just
music.
give me a minute.
Okay. Yeah, take your time.
So yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
So basically, I work with James Summers, who's JGS, I think, or JRS.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the two. I'm sorry, I forgot.
You're fine.
But he's a musician,
Mm-hmm.
and I have him create some originals, but then some of them are old video game songs that I like to repurpose into like a theme song for what I'm doing, because there's a lot of old video game music that I love that's just sitting around not getting its proper due, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got you. Well, that's great. I'm really excited to hear it, and I can't wait to share it with everybody. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so
good.
let me send this to you.
Sure.
But this is a Turtles in Time. If you remember that game,
I do.
There's a song called Alley Cat Blues.
I am
so
very familiar with that song.
My chat has heard this, but they have not heard the new extensions.
Okay.
And now we're going to the third and final stage of the thing. But this is the second work in progress I have, and I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
And yeah, if you want to play that.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me go ahead and kill my music, and we'll go ahead and play this now. All right, here we go. was amazing.
Yeah, all thanks to my musician. He's so good.
Yeah, you are not kidding.
That
was some really good stuff.
Do you want me to go find his YouTube so you guys can check out his YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and throw me that, and I will shout them out. What'd you guys think, chat? What'd you guys think? Whew, I definitely worked up a little bit of a sweat, though. Definitely gonna need to ditch the jacket for a little bit.
Sloppy buns.
Hey, listen.
Sweaty buns.
That might not be inaccurate, so I'm gonna let that one slide for now. I'll let that one slide.
I'll see if I can put a link in the chat. Do you think I can or I can't?
No, it'll get blocked.
Okay, then I'm sending it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, and I will copy paste it. Let's see. All right, here is the artist for that track, guys. Check him out. JGS. That's awesome. That was so good. That was so much fun to listen to. Had so much energy in it, and I definitely see what you mean about the repetition. It actually did working really well.
Yeah. The thing is, it's funny. That song is called Alley Cat Blues, and I've started learning a little bit about music, and I could be totally wrong here. You guys, chat, call me out if I'm wrong here, but I've been playing blues, and that sounds nothing like the blues to me. So I think it was like a Japanese dude no, it's probably like a translation thing. I don't know why it's called Alley Cat Blues. Alley Cat part is cool.
Yeah.
But it's more of a boogie woogie.
Oh.
Like, if I pull up a boogie woogie, so you want to play a real quick clip of a boogie woogie song?
Well, yeah, I mean, if other people want to hear it, if you have something that's safe to listen to.
It should be safe.
Okay. Then yeah, definitely. I would love to hear it.
Let me find a clip.
Yeah, blues music is usually very somber and jazzy. It usually has a weight to it, but that definitely felt more like a get up and dance.
So blues is kind of it's a 1-4-5 progression, and it's kind of what it is it's almost upbeat. It's kind of like trying to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
It's like embracing your sadness and being like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine that the dog died and that my foot got ran over. I don't have a foot anymore, and that, you know, I'm working all day for nothing. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's just like, it's kind of like just getting it all out. Be like, this sucks and this sucks and this sucks, but I'm finding some use for it. I'm making something out of it. You know. Your
foot didn't actually get run over, did it?
No.
Oh, okay.
My thigh got ran over by a truck once.
What? How?
I have a little tire tread scar on my inside of my thigh because I got hit by a car.
That's impressive that you're still here. Wow, you're way tougher than I thought. And I already thought you were really tough.
It was a small car.
You said it was a truck.
Okay, so when I send this to you, you're gonna hear the bounce, and you're gonna be like, okay, that's boogie woogie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's get listen to this.
Before you play that.
Sure.
Here. Let's find a blues song. We'll find a backing track that is so you won't get in trouble for it or anything.
A truck full of pillows. That would probably still hurt because you're still getting run over by a truck, right? Okay, so play the second one first.
Play the second one first, and I'll explain. So this is blues, okay? If you guys don't know about blues,
okay, we're gonna play that,
and you're gonna hear it's like a soothing kind of beat to the song, to the tone.
I know what you mean. I get it. Yeah, as soon as you hear it, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, you're like, you know, you could be like, you could sing about all those bad things and be like, but I'm still good.
Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean. Like, you can almost sing the lyrics or like feel the lyrics even though there aren't
exactly.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
And see, this is nothing like the Alley Cat Blues song, which is way more bouncy, right?
Yeah, of course.
You should get a blues song
well. Here, I'm gonna turn that back on just in the meantime.
Yeah, send it to me later.
Just so I don't forget, I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna do a little magic because I 100% will forget. Okay. But yeah, no, I definitely know what you mean. I have a much better idea now of what you were talking about in terms of blues versus Did
you play the Boogie Woogie song for chat?
Oh no, sorry. I only played the first one, and then I'll play the Boogie Woogie.
Play the Boogie Woogie, and you'll hear that's more like what the Alley Cat Blues.
All right, let's go.
Which is why it should be called Alley Cat Boogie Woogie.
Alley Cat Boogie Woogie. All right, we got some yeah. It's like the bounce, get up on your feet, and kind of like move around, kind of move. Yeah.
It's like.
I see. As soon as that piano kicked in, I totally see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. Great.
It's way more like it makes you bounce. Yeah. Because it's that what's it called? I guess it's called the bass of the song. Mm-hmm. The lowest part of the song is very so it makes you want to move like that.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Like, wow, you know, wow, you're so much more knowledgeable than I anticipated. Like, I of course I expect you to be knowledgeable about boss and gang things and, protection, but to be so knowledgeable about art and music and things like that, I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm a big goofy goober for video game music and just like melodies and stuff. I like it a lot.
Totally understand. Well, it's great to hear you so passionate about something. I know that's something that we definitely implore here at the Cup of Dusk is being open about the things that you're passionate about, because when you enjoy something, that passion comes through and people can relate about it with you.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm very passionate man.
A very passionate man. Music, art, hentai.
Yep.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to see some examples sometime.
Yeah,
some more examples.
Oh, I'll get you examples.
Oh, okay. I mean, of course, if the passion, examples of the passion, that's
I'll show you examples of passion.
Okay, listen. All right. Okay.
Something like Red Hot.
That's a song.
It is.
But I see that tongue again. I see what you're doing.
So, where does that lead us now? Where
does that lead us in terms of conversation? Well, we can go ahead and talk to Chad, see how everyone's doing tonight, see if anybody needs any drinks. I've definitely been a lot more focused on vibing with you, which has obviously been a significantly more enjoyable time than I was anticipating. I mean, last time I had to deal with holes coming in and everything, but now we're vibing to music and talking about our passions and things like that, and we're not talking about the fact that my new name is Sloppy Buns.
We'll get to that.
No,
but, what things are you passionate about? Tell me. What are you into?
Well,
what lights your buns?
Okay, saying it like that makes it sound like I'm some sort of degenerate. Okay, all right.
It's okay to be a little degenerate when it comes to things you really love.
All right, that's fair. That's pretty fair. All right, so I guess I could talk about a couple things. I mean, I talked about it a little bit in terms of why I opened the cafe, for reasons of being a place where people could come to, because I feel like everyone kind of feels sometimes at the end of the day they've been working on something that they're not passionate about, that they're not crazy about, that they're not happy with, or they have to put on a mask or put on a face or put on a facade of themselves, and then they go home and they kind of have to keep it up, or they don't have a place of release. They don't have an outlet where they can really be themselves. So I wanted to be that place where people could be themselves, where people could express themselves, and even if it's only for a little bit during a cup of coffee, that they could explore everything that makes them them and not be worried about being judged by the outside world of what they think or what society thinks or anything like that.
Okay, that's kind of similar how I feel about the Neon Night Riders,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's Listen, as long as you got people's consent, as long as everyone's 18, as long as you're being considerate and respectful of others, uh why flip out about it? Why get upset? You know, like
Okay,
I don't understand
true.
stuff like when people come down on other people because they want to be acknowledged as something, or they want to be called, you know, this or that. Like that's their identity. Just, you know, let them be them.
Oh yeah,
You know?
definitely.
And so I don't I hate and I want to fight people who try to control others that way. They try to control other people's identities. I think that's fucked.
Oh,
And so-
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's just annoying, but I wanted to have that one stop of the day where they could forget about all of that. Even if it's only for a cup of coffee or two, you know, as we watch the sunset go down, we can kind of forget about it before we have to get back into it. But
Right.
that's more of a, you know, a little bit of a philosophical answer rather than actual passions. But if you want to know about actual hobbies,
Yeah, I want to know both.
okay. Well, I'm pretty passionate about messing around with my voice a little bit. I can do some really fancy things with my voice. I can go up a little bit of octaves, and I can go a little bit lower. Maybe stress a little bit of the rasp.
That's really interesting. Do you sing at all?
Not at all. I'm really bad at
Really?
singing. Yeah, I'm tone deaf.
Okay. You know, playing guitar a little bit, because I'm not super good at it. I do play guitar.
Oh.
I play it as a hobby, but playing a little bit, I noticed that if I listen to a video game song, or I'll put on like a song, and then I'll try to find the notes on guitar, and I'm not always successful, but I do think it's good ear training, and if you do that, I think you're more successful in singing. Doesn't mean I can sing, because my range is very like it's like I don't have like a range. It's like pretty one tone.
I understand.
But I can sing on the guitar, and that's fine. But people who can hit different ranges, if they try to match notes and they practice that, I think they could get better at you know, recognizing those tones. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know about for me singing, perhaps, but I could definitely use that as inspiration for continuing to work on my voices.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should even if you're not singing, you should try to match tone and see like how where you can stabilize and where you can't, you know?
I'm trying to think. So I can do a couple character impersonations that definitely extend the range. So have you ever played Danganronpa?
I watched all the YouTube videos. I didn't play it myself,
Okay.
but I watched all the YouTube videos. I like the guy with the hamster the most. He's the best.
Oh, Gundam Tanaka.
Yeah, he was my favorite character.
So do you know Monokuma then, the bear?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to hear an impersonation of Monokuma?
Sure.
It's punishment time!
Oh my god. Yeah, you almost sound like the Roger Rabbit guy, Judge Doom. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not just any tune.
Oh my gosh.
Remember me, Eddie?
Oh no.
I can't do it. See, it's not. I can't stay there. I can't. Oh, I don't belong in that range.
Yeah. I definitely get that. I mean, speaking of ranges, though, I see there's someone in chat right now that does have quite a bit of a range of their own in terms of deepness. Dread, I will go ahead and get started on that drink for you real quick of just alcohol. Let me just get the. Oh wait, the vodka's over here. Sorry.
Sounds tasty.
Vodka's over here. I mean, I'm just getting him straight vodka. So. Okay. Okay. There you go. Here is your bottle of vodka, sir. I don't know why you're upset that I called you out. We're talking about voices and you have a nice voice. I don't know what else there is to say. mean, clearly.
Dread Hellstar. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, they're an Incubus, but you know, I've heard that they've made contracts with a few people themselves, but those people haven't really been forthcoming with me, so I'm not sure if, you know, Dread's available to make more contracts, but you know, the demons that I've made contracts with have been pretty greedy, so to say.
Oh, you know what? This is a good time, I guess. I want to know what chat's passionate about. Like, what are you guys like? What are you guys really excited about? What's like something you can't shut up about?
Oh,
You
yeah.
think about all the time, even if it's just a game or like going for walks or even just you like kittens. What are some things, chat? What are you guys passionate about?
Well, while we're waiting for people to answer that, my friend here though is Krimbo. For those of you that are coming in a little bit late or just getting here, they're well, they kind of protect me and the establishment, and I pay them when I have money and do other things for them. I think that I haven't done anything yet, but will.
You will. We'll get you doing stuff. Up and running in no time.
Okay.
And we.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go.
So games and is it memes?
Games and memes?
Are games not memes?
What?
I'm just reading the chat.
Oh. I see. Music.
Fighting games.
Oh,
okay.
There we go.
Games.
I like fighting games too.
Yeah, I adore fighting games. We should talk about fighting games a bit. I just want to keep reading chat.
Definitely.
Sometimes I have a bad habit of reading chat and going, oh, I want to talk about that, and then I don't read anything else, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
That is definitely me.
Read. Yeah,
I have that bad habit as well.
Because I'll launch right into it. And I'm trying to control myself.
Oh.
Oh, you meant games. Okay.
Games. That makes more sense. I would hope that you'd be passionate about not maiming people. That would, you know, I would hope you hadn't have to pull out the double knives.
I cannot stop. Big Daddy Matty says, I cannot stop thinking about my future V2 model. I can't wait to stream. I'm drawing and rigging my model myself. That sounds awesome. I can see why, because getting a model feels like a door opening to like a bunch of possibilities, a whole new world, like meeting people. It's not always easy. It's been much easier for me, but I have a lot of luck on my side. I think if you go into it and you just make what you're passionate about and what you like, and you put that in places where people feel the same way you do, can find it, then you can grow, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes people think the collabs sort of thing is how you grow, and I don't think so. Collabs are good. Like, I love having like Peony and Tomoki's hanging out with I mean, I don't even call it a collab, it's just a hangout.
Yeah, it's just a hangout.
But really, it's like everyone already knows us. It's not like and nothing different is happening other than we're just enjoying each other's company.
Oh yeah,
you know?
definitely.
I'm pretty particular about collabs. I don't really do them because I'd rather get to know you off stream than on stage, you know?
Yeah, of course. And I mean, thank goodness for us having you know, the protection relationship beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's just me rambling on about it. Fighting an impression.
Impressions?
Impression.
I think it's supposed to be impressions.
Okay.
Dread can do some pretty good impressions, I've heard it, but it sounds like he's also curious whether you're the famous boss of the Neon Knight Riders. It's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Exactly like that. Yeah, I'm the boss of the Neon Knight Riders gang. That's me.
Yeah.
If you've seen people on Twitter in Neon Knight Riders outfits, I'm their boss. And then we have the not safe for work version of that called the After Dark Riders, and that's a pretty new setup, but that's for super poor.
Oh. Wait, do I need an outfit for both then?
It's up to you.
Oh.
But, so basically what it was, I got the Neon Knight Riders, and a lot of us are like draw perverted art, and we draw some ship art and whatever. We go nuts, right? We're just having fun. It's just artists and commissions and scabs and just like having fun with fantasy stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So what kind of starts getting implied is if you're a part of my gang, that we're all just banging. And so, that makes people hesitant to join because they're like, well, that's not what I want people to think. And that's fine. And so I respect that. And so I decided like, well, then what we need is a new tier of the gang where it's clearly understood.
Oh,
we're being big old perverts on this side, and then we're just vibing on the other side.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, I want an outfit on both.
Yep, it's up to you. Please. And make sure you get an artist if you want to be a card. If you want to be a card, you want to make sure you clear it with the artist that I'm allowed to use the card for stream loots, which is a monetary thing.
Yeah, of course.
I have really nice skebs that I will not use for stream loots because I can't. There's no way for me to verify with the Japanese artist that they're cool with me making a card out of it. So I prefer, like as much as you can, if you want to be a card in the future, you should get an artist that's gonna be cool with me doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally makes sense. And I'll have to start looking. I gotta start looking now. I gotta see who can make me look the most fabulous.
Yeah, you want to look hot.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta make heads turn when you enter the arcade.
Yeah, you know
Otherwise,
what? I want to look hot. Yeah. Krimbo, can you teach me how to look hot?
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job already. I'm pretty satisfied.
I saw that tongue.
We just gotta. You know what? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, hold on here.
Here, art thing. We're gonna talk about
art thing.
We're gonna talk about art.
Oh, art. Okay. Art thing or art.
So, art thing.
Art
so,
thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I like about clothing is you can accentuate. Basically, okay. Imagine the body as a canvas, right?
I do
and
often.
If you're standing there naked, you're kind of blank. You're kind of like a sheet of paper. There's no contrast. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's a really interesting way of looking at the body. I mean, I know a couple of people that would definitely agree with you in that regard.
Yeah, but see how you got that tank top there, and then now it's accentuating your collarbone. It's accentuating your deltoids there.
Yeah.
And and so that's what's going on there. And so I have everything cut off. You can see here. I have everything cut off on the sides, so you're drawn to my belly. And so using contrast, but with like either leggings or a top that's like cut in different ways, you could accentuate different body parts, and you can like make things pop. And so
draw eyes.
Yeah, you want to draw you want to draw eyes to locations. You want to kind of undulate. You kind of want to go like say you are wearing latex, and latex is dark and your skin is like lighter than the latex, right? And so you're going dark light, and you're kind of making a pattern of your body, and then that way you're visually a piece of art.
Oh, wow, that's a really interesting way. I've never really thought about it like that.
Yeah, I think about contrast a lot because when I started doing comics, I did comics professionally for a little bit.
Wait, you did comics professionally as well?
I've done a lot of things. I'm old.
I was about to say, you've been talking about music, you talking about art, you talking about adult art, you talking about gaming.
I'm well traveled.
Apparently so. I'm just over here running a cafe.
It's okay. You'll learn as you go. Okay. so what I learned was with comics is I saw a comic that was all action. It was just because as a when you're younger, you're like, yeah, action's my favorite part. If there was a comic that was all action, that would be the best. But after seeing a comic like that and working in comics, I realized, no, it's about it's kind of like jazz. It's also about the notes you don't play. You know, you let you have to let things calm down so they can ramp up. If things are always exciting, then things are never exciting. If everything is spotless and pristine and beautiful, then nothing's beautiful.
I've heard that before. Yeah, like from movies, yeah. It's like why if like an action scene in a movie goes on for too long, you get bored because it's like you're just expecting it, and then nothing's a surprise and nothing's exciting anymore. I got you.
So actually, some of the best action scenes are when the action scene itself it undulates. It has periods of calm and periods where it ramps up, you know?
Yeah.
During the fight, there'll be parts where like, oh, okay, I think it's all over. Like, oh, it's not over. Yeah. Yeah. It's a like that gives it some when it does that, when it like dips and you're like, okay, it calms down a bit and then it ramps back up, it actually gives that fight more longevity because if it keeps the same pace the entire time, you're gonna get bored. You're gonna tune out because nothing different is actually happening.
That's a good point. I didn't think about using clothes like that, and it looks like JC has similar ideas in when they do their art, because I do know them. They do the same thing. But that's a very interesting thing. I didn't think about using clothes to, like, I guess it's something you don't think about that you're doing, because, well, I mentioned, you know, the outfit that I have, you know, being tailored to fit properly and everything like that. I have a few ideas in that regard that I'm going to intentionally be trying to draw eyes to specific areas. So I was designing the outfit to be in that fashion. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's just not something you really think about, but happens very often. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently Dredd would have liked to see me in his outfit. Why?
I would love if these are pals of yours, please send me links to them so I could check them out later.
Yeah, of course. You know. Yeah, we can definitely take care of that. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, you got a voice person who does impressions and an artist. Like, I want to peek. I want to go look. You know?
Oh, and welcome to the cafe is 300 Matt. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Good seeing you.
I hope you guys are all enjoying yourselves, and thank you for being here too, Krimbo. I know you must have a very busy schedule, but I appreciate you taking your time, you know, away from protecting other regions to come protect me for a bit, and you know, formally invite me to the Neon Night Riders.
Crime and slime, baby.
Crime and slime. We did get a little bit of the slime. The slime was it was I very much enjoyed that.
Do you want me to slime you?
Next question.
I mean, I could do it. I got it right here.
Next question.
Okay, we'll get back to it then. We got something to discuss later.
Yeah, of course. And I do believe one of the things that we were going to discuss was fighting games, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite fighting games? Chat, you too. I want to know what they are.
Yeah, let's get some fighting game talk here. So, at least right now, I'm especially excited for King of Fighters 15 to come out. I am ridiculously excited for that, because the last installment of King of Fighters was not very good, but the one before that, 13, I still think is one of the most beautiful looking fighting games to ever exist.
Because so why is that? Why is the one good and the other one's not so good?
So 13 was the last hand-drawn one, so it's all these very, very pretty looking sprites, and it's all sprite art, and it looks so good. And the feel of the game and the aesthetic of the game and the music and the sound effects, all of it works so well together. And then 14 was their first jump into 3D, and they were not ready for the jump into 3D.
They were
not ready.
That happens.
Yeah,
I always feel bad for them. I make fun of companies all the fucking time because I kind of hate them. I hate companies.
Yeah,
but I could see how, even with the best intentions, that would be hard.
Yeah, and
you know,
I think a lot of us knew, because I think they talked about it going into King of Fighters 14, how difficult it is to not only make a game like 13 where everything is hand drawn and very especially articulated and painstakingly drawn out, all of the in-between frames of like idle animations and
right.
you know, special moves and things like that, and they're like, it doesn't make sense anymore for us to do it cost and manpower wise, because we're gonna get a worse game that's just good looking. But with 15 they have a much better looking art aesthetic and direction.
I don't know if I like their model of making 15 of the same game. I don't know. How do you feel about when they hunker down? Like, look at Smash. Smash gets like updates, they add characters all the time, they add music, they have backgrounds, and the game is freaking huge.
Yeah.
If you went out and you just bought Smash like at a store, it's such a good deal. You're getting so much art, so much music, so much gameplay.
Yeah, of course.
So many characters. So, you know, that, like, how come they just don't hand draw the characters and then they just add a new hand drawn character? Like, they just keep doing DLC, they add new music, new stages, new modes, whatever.
So the big problem with that sort of thing, and here, let me just get on my reading glasses so I can particularly
I don't know. I'm
pontificate.
honestly asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So for something like Smash, the important thing to remember is that Smash Ultimate came out, what, 2018? 2019? 2018? Yeah. Something like that. So it came out relatively not that long ago, but the gap between Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate was like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. So there was time in between. So when a game comes out, generally you're limited by things. You're limited by what engines are out at the time. You're limited by manpower. You're limited by and especially home consoles, because fighting games are always 100% of the time always designed with consoles in mind. Especially now. Originally it was arcades, and then how can we port this to make it work in a home setting, which was, funny enough, a hard thing for Street Fighter back in Street Fighter 3 time. But like for Street Fighter 5, there actually wasn't an arcade release for it. It was designed entirely for thinking of home consoles. So Smash was also thought a bit like that. And with moving forward, it generally tends to be cheaper to do it like that, which means they can spend money on more things like better online play, which tends to matter now that we're, you know, in this global pandemic type of thing.
There's a pandemic?
Yeah, it you know, people just, you know, they want to be safe and not get coughed on.
People are coughing? What's going on?
Yeah, you know, there's, you know, the Rona.
Like beefarona?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah, 100%.
I love Chef Boyardee's beefarona.
Oh my goodness.
Sharona.
My Sharona.
I think I'm a clona.
But yeah, that's like the big thing with fighting games, is that they have to change as the times go on, because it's not like an MMORPG. It's not like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14. They have to adapt with times.
That's something I resent about companies, is they're so unwilling to adapt. I've talked to companies before, and I'm like, hey, like I've been close to people. I'm like, hey, you should honestly invest in this. Yeah. You should get on the ground floor. Yeah. And they'll be like, well, we do it this way, and then it's like, they don't change, they don't learn anything, they can't see where the trends are going, because that's not what they're good at. They're good at doing the same thing over and over and over. And so they're so resistant to change. And it's kind of like, well, then you die. Like you're dinosaurs. And speaking of which, there's companies right now that are they are not acknowledging how the internet works and how content is made. Yes. And so I'm not gonna get too much into it, but a guy got in a big fight with like Toei Animation because he did reviews.
I saw about this.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we actually talked about it recently.
And Toei just does not have a system or does not know how to understand what that guy is doing is actually just reviewing, talking about, and showing clips so people can. He's not showing full fucking episodes, but they're treating him like he's doing that.
Yep.
But he's making fair use content, and so that's a big fight for creative people who want to talk about their passion stuff.
Yeah.
Is these companies that don't want to acknowledge or they're too slow to adapt to a system that respects that. Hey, we want to talk about your thing. We grew up loving this thing. This is what we want our content to be. We don't want to talk about this. We don't want to show your episode frame for frame. We want to make it a thing. I just do companies.
I can 100% understand your disinterest and disgust with a lot of modern companies in general that are only looking after their own assets instead of embracing change and
that's the thing I noticed too, doing comics and stuff was early on the publisher had all the power. It was you want to be someone in art, you got to work for like Marvel or DC or whatever. But now like you can make your own webcomics, you could be your own VTuber, you could do your own podcast.
There's a couple VTubers I know that do their own webcomics and are pretty successful. I think there's a dog specifically does like weather type comics, I think I've heard.
Yeah. I found out. So right now it's I don't know who thinks about this kind of, I think about this thing all the time. But right now creative people, because of the internet, are becoming stronger than companies. And so companies are going to have to be brought to heel. They're gonna, like Disney amassing all those IPs. That is, they're grabbing all the IPs that they can, but newer IPs, like, are going to be, people are going to make more money not selling their IP to a company.
Yeah, they are.
And it's going to be a trend where companies are going to have to rent from the artist. So instead of, like the guy who made Ghost Rider, he made Ghost Rider for Marvel. And Marvel makes a ton of money off of comics and figurines and movies. Of course. And that guy doesn't see shit.
Nope, he sold the idea.
So, yeah. And so those days are going to come to an end. And the companies are going to have to work for the artist the way it should be and not the fucking other way around.
Yeah, very much so. And I can definitely agree with that. And
yeah,
I definitely understand why you're so passionate about it, considering all the things that you've told me and explicitly explained about your hobbies with, music, comics, games, artwork, and things like that.
Do you know Konami?
I do.
Konami has a fantastic library of music. I listen to their music all the time.
Yeah.
But a lot of their music early days went completely uncredited because they didn't want other studios swiping their music talent and getting paid better. They didn't want competition for like, oh no, I'll pay you this much to make a song. No, I'll pay. So to do that, they just didn't give their artists credit. Like fucking. I'm telling you, dude, it's creatives versus companies.
Yeah. And
the companies are going to lose. We're stronger than them. We're smarter than them. We come up with better ideas. We're faster thinkers. We can see trends.
We bounce better.
Shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We bounce.
So, like VTubers, you guys are all creatives.
Yeah.
And so remember, you have more power because you're the person who actually creates than the company who tries to tell you that, oh, if you come with us, we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
We'll meet all your needs. Because half the time, they're just acquiring what they can acquire, and then they will ignore you as soon as they get a cash cow.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they get someone who will make them money, suddenly they're not advertising you. Suddenly they're not fulfilling their promises. Suddenly they don't care about you anymore. Like, because they know the person who will make them the money. So,
I definitely know what you mean. You're totally fine. Don't worry about it. But I see a bunch of people in chat that are definitely agreeing with you in terms of music industry and game industry and art industry and things like that. It is definitely an ongoing thing, and I agree with pretty much everything you've said.
Yep. That was something I was always surprised about was Strider. You know Strider?
Yeah, Capcom Strider Hiryu, yeah.
Yeah, I think I could be, if mistake me if I'm wrong, but Strider is owned by the mangaka who made the manga, and then he loaned the character to Capcom. And so every time they want to use Strider, they have to go pay him $1, and they have to go, hey sir, can we use Strider? We love Strider. Everyone loves Strider. Can we get Strider back? We'll give you some money. And that's how every company should be treating creative people.
If it is like that, I didn't know that, but I mean, Strider is almost in every crossover game that Capcom has too. So even though like what we had Strider in the arcades back in the 80s question mark, and then the remake in 2014, and that's like that's Strider. It's those two games in the crossover games and the manga. And he's probably doing well for himself because he did it like that.
Strider's like I played it on stream a bit. It's a really fun beat 'em up, or it's like it's a platformer really. I think
the 2014 one or the 80s one.
I think I played Strider. Did I play Strider 2? It was an old one.
Oh, okay.
It was an arcade one. It was on Capcom's Classics one.
Gotcha.
But it was really fun, and it was really imaginative because I think it came from a mangaka that was used to building worlds and characters and systems and things like that.
I could definitely see that lending itself to making content better, like 100%.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of people seem to be agreeing with us. So I'm glad to see that we're among like minds. And it's not a very spicy take.
No, it's not spicy.
Not at all.
But yeah, I think it's important for people just getting in the game to start thinking about this stuff, start talking about it.
Yeah.
Because companies do not like when you start talking about like how much you're making and fair treatment and what you're entitled to as someone who made a thing that they're making money off. They don't like that. So I encourage people to keep those discussions up and to talk and share knowledge and perspectives.
Oh, we do have confirmation on the Strider thing that you mentioned.
Okay,
there you go. You did in fact have that right.
But I mean, I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a smart way of handling it. And I think that's a good message that we can definitely keep spreading. Because we were talking about it before. Being smart with the type of content that you make, or at least following your passions. Protect your passions. Keep yourself as the you are the product. Make sure that you're protecting yourself and doing what is best for you, not best for someone else. At the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, we got about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go get me a burger.
Burger does sound pretty tasty. Well,
you want to get a burger with me?
I would love to get a burger with you, boss.
Okay, I'm driving. You know what? I don't do this often, but I'll treat you out because I had a good time.
Oh, wow! I would. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
What do you like on your burger?
I like mushrooms. And
I love mushroom burgers.
Yeah, get some like Swiss on there, maybe some fried onions, get a little bit of some type of brown sauce because that goes well with the mushrooms. Ooh.
So you go for the mushroom like burger usually, because usually there's a mushroom burger at every joint.
Yeah, of course.
Usually it's Swiss, and sometimes they put a little Worcestershire sauce, maybe a little gravy on it with the onions, and it's kind of like a sweet steak sandwich almost.
Yeah, exactly. I see a lot of places put like A1 steak sauce as the thing, and it's like, whoa, this is on a burger, but because it's with the mushrooms, like it works well, it balances out.
Yeah. Mushrooms are really meaty and savory. And I love mushrooms. I really do.
I'm a big fan of meat.
I have a lot of vegetarian friends, and so I'm willing to cook and eat vegetarian when I hang out with them. And they show me a lot of really good. There's some places that are absolutely better because, like, there's some dishes I've had, they're better because they're vegetarian. But I'm never gonna like not eat meat. I just like.
I was gonna say, as much as I do enjoy.
I'm not giving it up.
As much as I do enjoy a good vegetarian dish, I don't think I could go full vegetarian all the time. I think it would be pretty rough.
I think for me, I can't go vegetarian, but what I can do is I try not to waste any meat. If an animal died for it, I feel really bad wasting it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Really do not. I feel immense guilt wasting that. So I really try to, they're like, "Oh, you're not gonna finish your burger? I'm still full. Oh, let me pull the meat out." I'm joking, but I do that. But I've also tried making lengua, which is tongue.
Ooh.
I tried cooking with some offal and some successes, just because I was interested in not wasting parts of the animal.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, that's really interesting. I guess food is one of the passions that we didn't get to talk about too much, because we talked about a lot of other things.
Up about food. So
yeah, I was gonna say
we'll talk about it.
Well, we can definitely. We can talk about it on our burger soiree.
Exactly. So that makes me think. You probably don't put pickles in yours because you got the mushrooms.
So it depends on the type of burger. If I'm getting mushrooms on it, or getting that sweet type of brown sauce, generally I'll get a pickle on the side, because I love pickles.
Me too.
You can't put everything on everything. You have to kind of mix and match it properly, I think.
If I had to guess why it's like that, if I had to guess, it's because the pickle's so punchy, and it commands your attention.
Yeah, it's
the
acidic.
Sourness and saltiness and fragrance and herbiness of the dill.
Yep.
And so you put that with a mushroom and an onion and a Swiss. Those are delicate flavors. It takes the stage. It hams it up.
Exactly.
And the pickles don't let the mushrooms and the Swiss. It doesn't let them shine. But when it comes to just a beef patty, it's fatty and salty, right?
Exactly.
And so I think a pickle on just with beef, you got I like lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. I don't actually like ketchup. I think is redundant with the tomato.
Yeah.
You got a good tomato on there. Yeah,
I don't need the ketchup. Yeah, it's just sugar at that point.
But there's a point when I do like ketchup, and it's on a charred burger. If that is almost black with char, I need some moisture. You have to moisturize it, and I don't like mayo, so
yeah,
ketchup. But yeah, I think a pickle, the sourness, cuts that fattiness of the burger. And it's a perfect, meal.
Yeah, a little bit of acidity goes a long way, and that's not just in burgers. That's in a lot of dishes. You can even taste it in baking.
Yeah.
You add a little bit of lemon zest into something. Whoo!
Yep.
Elevates it right up.
Hi, Tomakis. There's my favorite monkey that I was talking about.
I was about to ask, is that the Tomakis you were talking about?
There's exactly the Tomakis I was talking about.
Well, hello.
We were talking about how there's different kinds of artists and different people are motivated differently when it comes to drawing. And I love your attitude, and I wish I could be that, where you just love drawing. You like the process of drawing. You like just making stuff. But me purposely, I need it to function. I need to make something for a reason to do as many things as possible. If I do one thing, I want it to take care of 10 things for me. I want to check off 10 things off the list. And that's just how I am.
Yeah.
But I'm very envious of Tomakis and her relationship with art. I think it's really healthy, and I think a lot of people could learn from her. Please watch Tomaki's streams, and she has an infectious attitude. She's very sweet, she's very cute, and she draws very cute and sassy ludes that I am a very big fan of.
Sassy ludes, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming, Tomakis. I appreciate you being here. Krimbo has definitely been talking you up a lot of the night, so thank you for showing up.
And while you're at it, check out Peony too. Peony is sweet possum. She has the best voice. It's timid and perfect for a possum. I don't know how it was so perfect. She's like, possum. That's what I'm doing. And it's perfect. And she draws excellent. I love her aesthetic. She likes gross stuff. She likes more detailed stuff. She likes messy and unkempt and garbage. And I love that about her. And Peony's got fantastic taste.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm super happy to hear about the exquisite taste, as you like to put it. And
I'm,
that's
I'm
always good to
mentioning
hear.
those two specifically because they're in the Neon Knight Riders, and they do VTubing, and you
Oh,
can check out their content. But there's a lot of people I hang out with that I love, so
I'm
look at
glad to
you,
hear
Jolly.
that. Well, thank you, Tomokeys. Yeah, the Cup of Dusk hasn't been here for very long, but with the couple of guests that we've had and the one-on-one talks, they've been really nice, and it's been nice getting to open up and be a little bit more of myself, because there were a couple months there where I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore.
That, you know what? That is legitimate. That's gonna happen, and then you got to work through that.
Yeah, and I think I'm finally through it and working on to being the person that I want to be, and that's why I loved having the Cup of Dusk now, and one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on, because I mean, I've been a fan of you for a while, so
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a fan of me too.
It's that winning attitude right there. That's what it is.
I do what I can. Okay. So any more parting things before we wrap up? Like chat. You got anything I'm reading chat, looking at chat. Tell me anything you want to tell me, or you want us to talk about real quick. Yeah, just what do you want to do?
Yeah, chat, what do you got for us? It could be fighting game related, it could be food related, art related, food related, maybe.
Oh, I should ask. Because I don't get to verbalize your name often.
Oh,
Do you prefer Roy Zoga? Like
Roy is
what do you-
completely fine, because most times people will mispronounce the Zoga, so I just say please call me Roy.
What about Roy Boy?
Okay, maybe just for you.
Okay.
I'll
It's
let you.
either that or sloppy buns.
Okay, listen. Okay. All right.
All right.
Best burger joints.
Oh,
What's your
best
favorite
burger joint.
Yeah, what's your favorite burger place? There we go.
Actually, the place called the Burger Joint is the best burger that I think I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
It's I think it's a chain, but they're not a very big chain. But it's called the Burger Joint, and
Ooh.
they're fantastic. They I don't know why. I guess there's a little there's a little burger place that I go that's under an underpass, and it's like real greasy, right?
Yeah.
And it's really it's down to earth, and I love the burger. It's fine. It's a good burger. Well, but I can taste that the patties they've been frozen. It's a little sour from me, but I still enjoy it. And so now I'm gonna, what I'm realizing, I love. So at the Burger Joint, they have a fresh patty. It's a thick patty, perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned. It's juicy. You could break the burger in half with your hands. It would crumble. It would just meh. And then the bun is really soft, and the lettuce and tomato and onion are juicy, and with a high quality meat. I've decided high quality meat, nothing on it but pickles, lettuce, onion, tomato. I just want a little bit of salad on my meat. Don't even need cheese. Don't need it. However, this underpass burger, because it's a frozen lower quality meat, it's a little junky. Now I'm deciding that when I go there, I'm gonna get a chili cheeseburger, because that's gonna help moisturize that frozen patty.
Yeah. I see.
And
I see.
They put some habaneros. They have good flavors. The bread is good and so on. But with that, so with burgers, I'm gonna decide based on the quality meat, what I want on that burger. The more I want to taste the meat, less on it. The more the meat is just kind of part of the burger and not the star of it. Let's throw some chili on there. Let's throw you got a macaroni cheeseburger. Let's try that.
Yeah.
You got a blue cheese and hot sauce burger. Let's go with that.
There's a place near me. They do brisket burgers.
Oh, brisket burgers are so good. I love a brisket burger.
Yeah.
Something about it though. It's weird. The fat in it, smoked fat, reminds me of cheese. It's not when it's aged smoked. It doesn't taste like cheese. it has the same kind of umami.
Like it's like the finish of it, like how it leaves your tongue or how it leaves your taste buds.
Exactly.
I see. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. Apparently,
And
we're
so,
sounding
I
like high
love
tier
the
science now,
burger.
though. The umami of the burger is clearly the most important part. Didn't you
Burger
know,
science.
chat? Burger science. Yeah, this is now a burger place. Sorry, guys.
I think I can go out on burger science.
Burger science sounds like a good go out on me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being
having me.
here. Yeah,
And it was lovely.
I really appreciate it, and I hope we get to have you again sometime soon. But
Yeah,
regardless,
I'll be around.
yeah, definitely. I mean, clearly, I'm going to be around too if I'm going to be joining the Neon Knight Riders. I just need to work on getting 2 outfits now. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You can always just get the art done, you know.
well, of
But
course.
I mean, if you want to get the outfit, you know, and you do your thing.
I mean, if you're offering, I will throw a little bit of bonus protection money your way.
Okay, well, we'll talk.
But regardless, thank you again for being here. I appreciate you coming out and sharing all of your passions with the chat and with me, of course.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. Please, chat. You guys have a good evening. You all get a good snack, and yeah, let's you and me, cutie. Let's get that burger.
Let's go get that burger. Okay, I'll send them off. I'll meet you in the car. Go warm it up.
Okay. See you later.
All right, see you in a little bit.
All right,
Okay.
see you, chat. I will see you in a second.
I'll see you soon. I promise. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I really appreciate you all being here. Seriously, I mean, can you believe we got Krimbo in the cafe? Krimbo! Oh my God, it's like a dream come true. Whew. Love my face, love your face. I love all your faces. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna go ahead and raid up a new VTuber that I've loved watching with a great passion, and very, very much so. They've been talking a lot about things that they enjoy and make them happy, which keeps in theme with what we're talking tonight. They're playing a little bit of Dark Souls right now, and some of you may know her from some of the other streams that I've had because she's been very kind in joining this chat. We're gonna be raiding Vex, or Vexoria the Sun Eater. It is a Lamia VTuber that is currently playing Dark Souls. I think they're playing through it for the first time, but we're gonna go send you guys over there to have a fantastic time. And if you guys want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the following raid command if you're a sub. But if you're not a sub, be sure to use the secondary raid command. Guys, thank you again for being here, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Good night, everybody.